Hello again, this is Morgan Gibbs with another IGN video review. Today we'll be discussing one of Nintendo's benchmark franchises, Zelda, The Legend of Skyward Sword. Now in this game we have the first Wii game that's using motion controls. I'm not just talking like the ones from Twilight Princess, I'm talking about new hand-to-hand, different sword movement motion controls. You'll travel through different places and find some slime balls. You'll find a sword that glows. Now let me tell you about the presentation. This is probably the most beautiful game on Nintendo's console. As you know, The Legend of Skyward Sword is one of the latest games. The graphics remind me of Super Mario Galaxy 2, but you can see it's different than Twilight Princess, which was once again a boring, expansive shell of a game which nobody seemed to like who had a good opinion. And the people in this are much more expressive. Nintendo still manages to pull out of facial features, and there's a friendly clown very much like Sebastian the Crab from The Little Mermaid. There's a kind of an effeminate villain. They chose to leave Ganondorf out. There's a little thing that says Kui-Ku. I think that's like a new word in Hylian. And Link's just he looks a lot more wistful in this game. You get to fly on birds, and there's a lot of people that jump into the air, and you can expect to fly around a lot. I think you're gonna not realize how much you're flying until you play the game. And there's some great harp songs. You're gonna enjoy those. Now let's move on to gameplay, because we're not here to talk about graphics. We're not here to talk about stupid things like that. We're here to talk about the core game. You'll go to a desert and change things and make things come alive, and that's one of the most fun parts of the game, is you bring dead things to life and then you fight them. Here you get some dead pig zombie creatures, and they are much harder to beat. These kind of sideways plants and the lizards with mechanical arms, they're like Terminators. It's a crossover from the Terminator franchise. Again, these pig creatures are an allusion to the island of Dr. Moreau, which Shigeru Miyamoto cited the original Legend of Zelda being one of the sources for first implementing that story into a video game. Now the items are crazy in this. You can use blombers, which if you throw them at switches, they can turn things from dead to alive. You can use your monkey hat to summon a monkey with a minecart, and if you really want, you can pick up doors in this game. Now you even have a running meter, and that means that each time you eat a green piece of pizza, you can run a little bit more. But don't expect it to be easy, because sometimes you turn into a bug that has to find special growth crystals. The crystals turn black, you get transported to a rope. This is one of the most annoying parts of the game, is that whenever you have a transport crystal, you have to walk on a rope. Now, some of this stuff you can see from Super Mario Sunshine was implemented. The map is huge. The instruments are real, and everything glows with a finesse that only Nintendo could match with their perfect majesty of video game making history. It's a tough call, but I gotta say, this game is possibly the best Zelda game ever. With its dark themes, you have spider children which you must kill. The final verdict is, this Zelda is better than Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's better than Zelda Bird Wars, and it's definitely the best one. Buy Zelda The Legend of Skyward Sword when you can. You're just gonna love it. There are lasers, there's a lot of running, there's the pizza pie element, and there's heart. At its core, Nintendo knows how to tell a good story. I think you're really going to have a good time with it. It's got great story elements, it's got great gameplay. Again, you bring things back to life and you ride meatballs in a sea of marinara sauce. Pigmen, you just can't get enough of what's going to happen in this game until you finish it. And I wouldn't be lying to you. So my verdict is The Legend of Skyward Sword, Zelda's latest adventure on the Nintendo Wii, gets a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece, it's a work of art, and it's something that Shigeru Miyamoto should be proud of. please, please, if you do anything with your money this holiday season, buy this game. Share it with your family. It's an experience you must share. Thanks. This is Morgan Gibbs with IGN.